guys. We are excited today for a couple of reasons. First of which is we're trying this whole YouTube thing out. I was talking with my buddy Reese, and he basically was like, dude, you need to hop on the content, whatever, train. Basically just do what Johnny Kaufman does, which, if you guys don't know, it's just these super raw clips right before the gym, voiceover in the gym, and then another clip after. So we're going to give it a shot. I have no idea if this is sustainable, especially with school and trying to edit everything, but we are going to give it a shot. Could be fun, could be exciting. No idea how this is even going to come out. So we're giving that a shot today, and honestly, we'll see how it goes. The other reason we're excited is it's week 4 deads. Yes, week 4 deads. Deads are always fun. We love deads, but we've been pushing deads pretty hard recently, so we're really just enjoying training. Everything's going really well. So I'm going to crush this, and then we'll be in the gym, and I will catch up with all of you guys later.
Okay, and we kick off our session with these isometric banded deadlift hold things. They probably have an actual name. I don't know it. But I started implementing these probably about 6 months ago, and they have made my deadlift feel so much better. Just adding stability in that end range mobility in my starting position allows me to feel out my foot pressure for the day, wedge, hold 9 yards, and it helps my deadlift so much, and I feel a huge difference when I do them. So we're starting off with, 1 red. I don't get a whole lot out of the 1 red, 2 red, 3 red, so you'll see me jump up right to 3 reds after this, and then we'll go straight to 5. But I always start out with just some stiff leg deadlifts, trying to be a little bit explosive, feel the hamstrings, everything, fire, work out some of that asymmetry just from sleeping and not really moving around too much before this session because it is a Saturday and no school or work. Then just a few reps with sumo, feel things out, get a groove for how the day is gonna go. Just trying to stay loosey-goosey with it, and again, don't really get too much out of this. It's pretty effortless. And then we jump right up to 3 reds, and even 3 reds is pretty effortless at this point. It's just kind of progression. But we will throw on straps after this. Not pulling hook at the moment. We're using relative, not high reps, but a little bit more reps than I would be if I was in prep. And by pulling in straps rather than in hook grip, it kind of just allows us to focus a little bit more on the load and good execution rather than trying to really maintain that hook grip. And so we can build a little bit more strength, but this will be effortless and no real questions there. And then we'll jump right up to 5, and this is actually when we will throw our belt on and actually start getting into weights where we can kind of tell how the day is going to go. So this will be pretty effortless as well. But this is pretty much the weight where we start to kind of feel out how the day is gonna go. Move that devil jack so I don't smack my head. But I actually do really enjoy these. Not really Olympic weightlifting straps, but they are similar. They aren't your traditional strap. It feels a lot like hook grip, and I can set it pretty quick. So pretty effortless. This did feel a little bit worse than normal, but then we jumped right up to 300. This was definitely slower than I wanted, and a little bit sticky off the floor. But you can see where I'm just not super happy with that. But we jumped up to 320. This was supposed to be a set of 4 full resets, but this, I actually have not watched this, so just trying to get loose, and basically I do that, dries out my hands, maybe loosens up the upper back, but it actually does feel really good, especially when you are pulling hook. And this did not feel great, but I want to see how it looks. Okay, so that wasn't too bad. It definitely felt a hell of a lot worse. And then you see me do my resets. Yeah, that just did not feel it today. I'm looking at that now, and it was not good. So called it there. Because we were just not having a good day, and things were just not feeling it. So now we moved on to bench and just really trying to basically feel even, external and internal rotation in my shoulders here. That's why I keep checking, trying to see kind of how my forearms are lined up, and then just quick reps and jump right up to 1 red. I don't really get anything out of this 1 red. I don't even really get a whole lot out of 2 reds, but I'm not also gonna jump straight to 300 pounds. So we'll take this, get some blood moving, and then keep on progressing. So yeah, they're just basically the same as the bar, just feeling things out for the day, and basically just slowly progressing. And then we jumped straight up to 2, and I mean, this will still be pretty effortless, and really nothing to actually worry about. We do throw on our wrist straps here. I throw my wrist straps on at 2 reds, just because I don't really need them. It's not something that I have to change to later on, but again, just up and down. And then we jumped right up to 150. This was the last warm-up for today. It moves pretty solid. Definitely feeling good. So then 165 kilos, it's like 363 for our 4x3. This is obviously the first set, moving not bad. Pauses I definitely could be better. I mean, those aren't really paused at all, but really not too difficult. So, keep low. Again, not much of a struggle. That 3rd rep was a little bit weird, but load stays the same, and we just keep plugging away at these. So that rep was bad, to say the least, but made the corrections needed and felt strong enough to move up to that last set. So I was actually really happy with this set. It moved very, very well for being that fourth relatively heavy set, because this is 17 kilos below my max, so it is definitely getting up there in weight. Not the easiest rep in the world, but definitely wasn't too terrible. So then for our accessories, it's just a pretty chill day. So we just got these lighter than normal back extensions. Wasn't trying to go super crazy after the day we had on deadlifts. I actually really, really enjoy these. They feel really good, really hard. Gonna be blowing up the deadlift. And then just some light overhead tricep extensions. These really aren't anything spectacular, anything unusual or interesting, but just doing what needs to be done. And that's really just the name of the game. Get size on the frame, become as strong as possible, and build that total.
Okay, we just finished up week 4 deads. Honestly, today's session was, it had its ups and downs. We were extremely excited going into this because it is primary deadlifts, but deadlifts were atrocious actually today. It felt off. Don't know. I'll probably talk about this more in the, and have a better idea in the voiceover, so I probably already talked about it, but it felt off. And I was supposed to take 705 for a set of 4. I only got it for 1, which that first rep I'll probably look back at it and, be like, okay, yada yada yada, what, wasn't terrible, but it was supposed to be for 4. And then dropped the weight, and I was out of it at that point. And I had no power left. Just could not get off the floor with anything. But things happen, not super concerned about it. It was an off session. Like I said, I've pulled that for 4 before. And I could have dropped it to, 4 reds, maybe something low 5s, but at that point, it should just be ping, 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 and really no issues with that. I just didn't really want to do it because it's going to be so unspecific and literally just yoinking on the bar. So we moved on to bench. Bench was actually really good. We discovered a couple things that I think long term will help on bench. So hit 165 kilos, which is like 363 for 4x3, which I've never done before. And it was solid. So I'm happy with that. Light accessories, again, I'll probably look at those and be like, okay, I could have gone heavier. So nothing, very, very underwhelming for what we were expecting, given that it was a week 4 primary deadlifts. But we're gonna go home, eat. I will edit this, do the voiceover, all that stuff, and we'll recover. We got nothing tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday, and then we deload next week. So we just gotta repair the body because we are in shambles at the moment. Just shambles. But not every day is gonna be a good day. So
we'll definitely rebound from this, and we'll be back for sure.